Oh man, what is up, everybody? What's up, everyone? What is up? Thank you, Mueller and L. What is up, everybody? Hey, what's up, everybody? Woo! Thank you, Johanna. What is up, everyone? What is up? Thank you, Grumpy Fish and Johanna. What's up, everybody? Klee. What's up? Good morning, everybody. Johanna. What's up, everybody? Klee. What's up? Good morning, everybody. Cynthia. Everybody. Cynthia. Good morning. Man, good morning, everybody. What is up? Good morning. Johanna, there's been so my grandpa passed away 3 days ago, and my mom flew back from North Carolina for the funeral, and I came to my hometown. So what you're looking at is actually my hometown. So I've just been busy with family stuff and also thinking about what's next with the channel and what do we want to do to make the channel better. Thank you, Cynical. So a lot of things have happened, but you know, the family's in good spirits. So we're ready to just move on. My grandpa was already 97 years old, so he had a great life. But yeah, just a lot of things happened in these last couple of weeks. Thank you, JT. Last 10 days, a lot of things have happened. But we're back. My mom is still here in China. Thank you, JT. My mom is still here in China, so I got to take care of my mother. I got to spend some time with her before she goes back to North Carolina on Saturday. But everything should be getting back to normal. Thank you, M and Johanna and JT and Winona and Sandra. What's up, everybody? What is up? What you guys are looking at? This is my own old stomping grounds, everyone. This is my birthplace here in China, a small tier 3 city called Zhenjiang. Thank you, Rita. Rita, what's up, Rita? Thank you, Eileen, Big Worm, and Norma. What's up, everybody? This is my old stomping grounds, everybody. What you're looking at? Yeah, Cynical, just spending some time with my mom. Like I said, I was saying this last night on the stream. Thank you, Sandras. Thank you, Nikki Bell. Sandras, thank you so much for the first one. I was telling people that I was going to go back to Shenzhen a little bit earlier, but I decided, you know what? I'm gonna stay here till my mom's goes back to North Carolina. Thank you, Synergy, for extending your sub. So I'll be here till Saturday, and then I'll take my mom to the Shanghai airport. Thank you, Rita. Rita, thank you so much, Rita. Rita, I appreciate you. We'll keep it moving. Anyway, the goal of what we're doing today in the morning, back home in the States, evening time for me, is very simple. We're gonna walk around this place that I call home for the first 11 years of my life. I was born in this small, sleepy town here in China before I moved to the United States in 2002. And we've been in this neighborhood since 1998. So it's been 20-some years that my childhood home has been here. Thank you, Eve. And what you're looking at is, in many ways, still exactly the same as what I remember it in 2002. But also it's changed quite a bit as well. So we're going to walk down the street. We're just going to vibe a little bit. We're going to chill. I'm going to show you guys what the city of Zhenjiang looks like, you know, late at night. It's past 6 o'clock, so a lot of people are getting off work. But this is a small city, a couple million people, small, sleepy, tier 3 city. Thank you, Hufflepuff. So we're just going to walk around in my old small town. So this is where our live stream ended earlier last night, inside the store right here. Thank you, Hope and Blissful Lisa. Right there is when the live stream ended last night. So we're going to keep this going. We're going to keep walking around my hometown. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I know it's early. And also, for the next few days, really the next week or so, I'll be off and on intermittently throughout. Thank you, Hoo-hee. I'll be off and on. So I spend some time with my mom, so I won't be on at all times. But let's keep it moving. We shall keep it moving. Thank you, Apollonia and Tammy. Yeah, I'm fine, man. I'm just spending some time with my mom before she goes back to the United States. So I'm just spending some time with her. Thank you, Donna and Tammy and Plant Groove. It's my hometown, y'all. This is where I was born. This is where I was created, y'all. It's my hometown. Thank you, Tammy. What's up, everybody? What is up, everybody? Live stream just getting started, so hopefully we'll have a nice crowd. I haven't streamed in a while prior to today, so hopefully the algorithm treats us well and brings us quite a crowd. We'll keep it moving. Follow the channel. Thank you, Plant Groove. And share this live stream. My city is not busy at all. My hometown is a small, sleepy little small town. You know, really after 6, 7 o'clock, the whole place is quiet. So that's why we're gonna go to downtown right now. Just walk around. Thank you, Nikki Bell. Yes, please share this live stream, everybody. Hit the share button. Please hit the follow button and share this live stream. And also tap on your screens. It really helps with the algorithm. Let's keep moving. Thank you, Tammy. That's my Zhenjiang city, man. That's my hometown. Thank you, Hu He Tung and Tammy. Everybody got a scooter. I call this Scooter City. Everybody still got a scooter. Thank you, Des and Tammy. What's up, everybody? What is up? Thank you, Tovid. Good morning, everybody. I missed you guys. I will tell you this, though. I appreciate the time off that I had. I've been just chilling every day. Just doing absolutely nothing. It turns out I'm actually really good at it. Just chilling, lounging around, and not doing much. I really enjoyed doing that for the last few days. Just laying in my bed, playing on my phone, watching TV. You know. It was a good time. But you know what? Now it's time to get back to what I love doing. So, keep it moving. Follow the channel and share this live stream. Yeah, I needed a rest, Synergy. Yes, I did. Synergy, thank you for the sub. Plant Groove. I'm about to start cooking. We're going to have some new cooking content coming to the channel in the next couple of months. We got a lot of new changes coming up to the channel. We're going to make this better and better. You look at my hometown. Look at how quiet this place is. Look how quiet it is. I'm going to do probably an hour and a half, a couple hours this morning. And then I got to go back to my room, go back to my home and have dinner with my mom, who just came back from doing some grocery shopping again. So we'll keep walking around. Tammy, not today, but I'm going to try to stream it tomorrow. We'll do some cooking tomorrow. We'll try to stream it again tomorrow. She didn't, I didn't even ask her. I was just so hungry. I was just ready to eat. You know, this is probably the biggest change has happened, to my home city in the last 20 some years that I've been gone. The biggest change is these two buildings right here. That didn't used to exist at all. Okay, so you see the big Hyatt Regency Hotel, the nicest hotel here in the entire city, that right up there. And then there's another very fancy building to the left. My hometown is very small. It doesn't have any kind of a skyline whatsoever. So this is, this is really the full extent of it when it comes to the skyscrapers in my hometown. But that was not here when I left 22 years ago. That's all new. But everything else is still pretty much the same. When I was a kid, my school was maybe about half a mile from here. I used to come down from this road right here, and you see all the people riding their mopeds on. Well, back then it was all bicycles. Back then it wasn't all these mopeds. Thank you, Lauren. Everybody rode a bicycle back then, but you can see right now everybody in China is riding an electric moped or driving in a car. There's hardly anybody riding in a bicycle anymore. You see that? You see any bicycle riders? You don't, right? Everybody is driving a moped. And you see how a lot of people in this town doesn't wear a helmet when they're driving a moped? You see how a lot of people don't have a helmet on? Y'all see this right here? A lot of people don't wear a helmet. So a lot of people, man, don't have a helmet on because in this city, the cops really don't check that hard. They let you do what you want to do. But in a lot of the bigger cities, if you ride without a helmet, that's an automatic ticket. automatic ticket if you don't ride with a helmet. But in a small town like this, it's very lax. You know, the cops don't really care that much, so you can ride with a helmet. But in a small town like this, it's very lax. You know, the cops don't really care that much, so you can see you drive down the street with no helmet on, cops don't even care. Thank you, Joan. That's the benefit of living in a small town. Hit the follow button, share this live. That's the benefit of living in a small town. Hit the follow button, share this live stream. Let's keep it moving. You thinking about getting a scooter? Well, be careful driving it back home in America. Let's keep it. Well, be careful driving it back home in America. Let's keep it moving. And you know, for as far as like let's keep it moving. And you know, for as far as like my hometown is concerned, thank you for this. This is like, you know, it's pretty par for the course, you know, but the thing about this place, a lot quieter than some other tier 3 cities that I've been to. As you can see, look at that. My father used to, in the 1990s, my father used to work in that building right up there. So like I was saying last night on the live stream, my entire life as a kid, my entire family's life when I was a kid, my mom's, my dad's, entire life in this small Chinese town, 20 years ago, all revolved around literally a 1 mile radius. Well, thank you, Lauren. You know, it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't like until I got to America that we really needed a car for anything. You know, back when I was living here in China as a kid, we went everywhere on a bicycle. And my dad worked literally right there in that building, less than a mile from our apartment. My mom worked right here in these buildings over there, the hospital, literally less than half a mile away from my apartment. So everything is super, super close. So this is the life for a kid like me growing up in the tier 3 city, you know, in the 90s and early 2000s. Everything was in such a small circle. Thank you, Leaf. Hit the follow button. Share this live stream. My name is Daniel from the state of North Carolina. What you're looking at is my birthplace, man. I'm walking around in my birthplace here in China, a small tier 3 city. Thank you, David. Thank you, Karina, for the comment. I don't know who's moderating for me right now. Thank you, David. I don't know if it's Amuj or Kirby. Who's my moderator right now? But I appreciate the pin. Keep it moving. Thank you, David Wu. I am back, everybody. I am back. I'm not going to be back every single day because I still got to spend some time with my mom while she's here in China. I got to, you know, just keep her company. My mom is in good spirits. You know, everything's good with my mom. Everything is okay. But I just want to spend some time with her before she goes back to North Carolina. So I'll be on and off sporadically for the next couple of days, really for the next week. Let's keep it moving. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you very much. You gonna meet my mother? My mother's a real private person, man. She don't really, you know what I'm saying? She doesn't really want to be on social media or anything like that. All right, we're about to enter downtown. Thank you, JT. What's up, everybody? I'm gonna spend some time with moms, but I'll be back in full force. Thank you, Anna. I'll be back. Amu just moderate. Thank you, Amuj. I appreciate you. Amuj, I call you the lone warrior at this time slot. Nobody's helping you. You're the only, you know, I think you're the only moderator I have. Thank you, Sandras. Let's keep it moving. Thank you, Thai Name. Thank you, Plant Groove and Victoria. Look at this. I missed you guys, though. Hit the follow button and share this live stream. Thank you, Eric Ramos. Look at this giant store over here in my hometown that's opened up. This is JD right here. Thank you, Crazy. The Crazy Heart. This is JD opening a big store in my hometown. JD is the Amazon of China. It's a big e-commerce player here in China. I shop there for everything that I need at JD. They now open a bunch of physical stores, including this one in my hometown. You see, man, totally empty. This is what happens in a small town on a weekday when people are working. You know, even at like 7 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock at night. There's really not that many people here. Very, very quiet town. Thank you, Guy Hush. Let's keep moving. Just look at how many scooters there are in use here. Keep it moving. Thank you, Brandy. Nah, man, my parents don't live in the flooded part of North Carolina. Where they live is totally unaffected by the hurricane, thankfully. But to the folks in Asheville and Chimney Rock, man, this has been a crazy, crazy hurricane, man. Heart goes out to you guys. I don't think y'all will be watching me on TikTok because I don't think the internet is working, but I appreciate a lot of thoughts of people checking in on me during the hurricane because they knew I was from North Carolina. They were just making sure that I was okay. Keep going. You know, say what you will about my hometown, though. Even though it's a small town, they got all the American brands. Look at this. See this right here? Just like the bigger cities. We got Pizza Hut right here. See that? We got a Pizza Hut. They got another New York, New Journey steakhouse over there. Beautiful. Let's keep moving. Man, Eric's great to see you, man. Eric's, I got the crystals. It's going to be brought back to the United States this Saturday. I'll get it shipped out to you. Send me your address. Let's keep moving. You got somebody rude. Let's keep moving. Keep moving, man. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Linda. You know what's kind of crazy about this place, man? Thank you, Brandy and Missy. You know what's kind of crazy about this place? About the city that I live in. You know, it's like everything right here in this downtown area looks so much newer. It looks so much prettier. But fundamentally, really nothing has changed with the structure of this place that I called home. Thank you, Pepper. What I mean by that is like if you come in here and you just look at this mall. Right? Just like look at this mall. Everything is gleaming. We're not gonna walk in here too deep, but I want to make a point. Thank you, Plant Groove. You know, like look at this right here. Look at this gleaming mall in my hometown. Look at this. This is in the middle of downtown. So this did not exist in this way when I was a kid. It wasn't nearly as nice as this. Everybody, the hearts only cost a penny, but they help us move up the rankings. They help us get back to A1. You know, I've been missing for more than a week. So we're in League A3 now, but the hearts really help us move back to A1. Thank you, Victoria. Everything from the exclusive section helps us get back to League A1. Thank you, Susie. Look at this. Thank you, Linda. Hello in Alaska. I know, Sandra, it looks so nice here. So when I was a kid, this, like I said, in my childhood, this used to be a very nice mall as well. Thank you, OMG fam and Lauren. Thank y'all. But it didn't look nearly as nice as this. Thank you, Lucky. Now this place just looks incredible. You can see Legos over there. Good morning, emerging. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Some foot traffic over here. Not that many people. Some foot traffic. Beautiful. All right, let's get back into the streets, man. Let's get back into the streets. Let's keep it moving. Thank you, Glossy Girl, for sending a sub. Thank you very much. Good morning, Carrie. Good morning. I am back, everybody. I am back. As I said, the hearts only cost a penny, but they help us get back to League A1. This place is nice, man. Wealth. Thank you, Dylan and Slaw. Thank you, Glossy Girl. Thank you, Glossy Girl, for the sub. If you got a free sub from Glossy Girl, please give her a word of thank you. Thank you, Galaxier and Slaw. Yeah, I know it's 3:30. Can't sleep. You know, it's crazy. On the day that I took the train over here from Shenzhen, I couldn't sleep at all. Stayed up the whole night. Had the train at 6:40 a.m. in the morning. I just decided to stay up all night. And you could just see, like, just look right across the street over there. Thank you, Missy. Just a totally quiet. Other than this, like, downtown area, this street right here, it's got a little bit of life. At 6:30 at night, that street right across from me, totally quiet. Let's keep moving. Good morning, Gold in South Texas. What is up, everybody? What is up? Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Dylan, it was good. It was fine. Had a nice lunch. Let's keep moving. Oh. Thank you, Thicker, Keto Lee, and that's. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. For those of you that missed me the last week and a half, this guy has some family issues. Thank you, Dats. Thank you, Blissful. Has some family issues happening. My mom had to fly back from North Carolina in emergency. And thank you, Janelle. But everything is better now. Thank you, Thicker. Thank you very much. My mom did like her flowers. She got a little vase with the flowers in there. She wasn't upset about what I bought, so that's good. Thank you, Thicker. I'll tell you guys this though. You know, for such a thank you. Thank you. That's Matthew. Thank you. You know, for such a small town that I live in, so many European brands have a presence here. A lot of American brands have a presence here too. Ooh. Thicker the better, man. I appreciate you. I agree, man. Thicker is the better. Look at this. See that? Thank you. That's Matthew. Thank you, Sandra's. Thank you. Thank you, Tommy Lover. Y'all have actually, you know what, man? I'll tell you this. Since I started streaming last night again, y'all have lifted my spirits. I've been kind of, man, I don't want to say I've been sad, but I've just been kind of like reticent these last few days. Not really wanting to do too much talking. You know, thank you, that's Matthew and Tina. Thank y'all for all the love and support. We've been like real quiet. You know, y'all the only reason I talk, other than talking to my mom. Thank you, that's Matthew and HB. Thank y'all. Let's get back to League A1, everybody. We could do it. We can get back to League A1. Thank you, Tommy. That's thank you. I'm just gonna call you Matthew. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Tommy Lover. We'll try to get back to League A1, like what Tommy Lover just sent with the heart. Thank you, Tashia, Matthew. Thank you. Like what Tommy Lover just sent with the heart. Thank you, Tashia, Matthew. Thank you, Bob. All right, the next thing I wanted to show you guys right here. Thank you, Linda and Kels and Chris. And thank y'all for all the love and support. Thank y'all. Right here. Thank you, Linda and Kels and Chris. And thank y'all for all the love and support. Thank y'all. You see, this is what happens when I drop out of league. Is usually at this particular time slot, we would have like 1,500, 2,000 viewers on. Because we've had, not streamed as 1,500, 2,000 viewers on. Because we've had, not streamed as much in the last half, algorithm isn't liking me as much as in the coming weeks. But we'll be back. We have to take some time for myself. Now, these buildings are all from the 90s, so I still remember this as a kid. This is right old school. Hit the follow button. Thank you, Glossy Girl. And Luck Now. And Matthew. Thank you. Hannah. I appreciate y'all. One more viewer indeed. We'll be back, man. I just need to keep streaming. Everything will be fine. We'll be back to League A1 in no time. Let's keep going. Man, yeah, hit the follow button. Share this live stream. Tap on y'all screen. That always helps. Let's keep going. We're about to have frogs for dinner tonight. Oh, he said, y'all eat the frogs. We're about to have the frogs for dinner tonight. Man, look at this, man. This is exactly like my old hometown right here. You see this little box over here? People doing all the cooking. Inside these little stalls over here. This is exactly like when I was a kid. We used to have a lot of these stalls. Family-run businesses. Keep going. Check this out. Man, chill your ass out with the dogs, man. Just keep moving. No, see, I just, you guys know, I bought 5 frogs last night on the live stream from the supermarket. We're about to eat it tonight for dinner. We had shrimp for lunch, and we had those crabs for lunch. We ate all 4 crabs for lunch, and then we're gonna have what's it called? We're gonna have dinner in about an hour and a half when I go back home after this live stream. Okay, everybody, check this out. Y'all, check this out. All right, look. All right, now see this right here? This is the site of my old school. So before I left China, I finished 5th grade. So I have a 5th grade education here in China. This is the site of my old school right here. But unfortunately, it is no longer a school. Thank you, Eric and Xiaobendan. Thank you. Great to see everybody. Now see this right here? This right now is a retirement facility for older senior citizens, retired senior citizens. And thank you, Kevin. This is the site of my old school. Thank you, Kevin. I used to, man, this is it. This is where I went to school every day from 1st grade all the way up to 5th grade. This is it right here. But it is now no longer open to the public. There's no more kids here. My old school has relocated to a much bigger area in the suburbs of my hometown. So this isn't even a school anymore. But this is where I went to school every single day, right here. I still remember all these buildings over here. And unless I'm very mistaken, my running track, our gym class, thank you, Pepper, used to be in that area over there. Okay, unless the land was sold. So this is the site of my old school right here. Beautiful. Keep moving. Please follow the channel and share this live stream, everyone. Lots of great memories. You can't, the thing about China is a lot of these public facilities over here, you can't just go and walk in. So you see there's a security guard right up there. Okay, you can't just go and walk in. But this right here used to be the site of my school, man. This is where my school used to be. Where my mom and dad used to come and pick me up. That used to be my school building right there, actually. That used to be the main building of my school. They never tore that down. It's still the same building. See that right there? I still remember that. Oh, let's keep it moving, man. And I remember when I was a kid, because this used to be a school, right along the streets here, like right outside of my school, there will be all these businesses that were there just to sell things to the students. Like there were places that sold toys, that sold school supplies, stationaries, all types of things just for the kids. Thank you, Super Dave. Because the school has closed down and moved out, those stores have now all been replaced by like all these restaurants over here. So it's changed quite a bit. But I just remember when I was a kid, there were very few cars in the streets except taxis. And everybody would pick up their kids on a bicycle right here. Thank you, Kalena. So lots of great memories. Beautiful. Look at this. Beautiful. Yeah, I am back. Thank y'all for all the condolences y'all sent about my family, about my grandfather. It's disappointing that I wasn't able to see him one last time, but I did make it back in time for the funeral. Let's keep walking around. Thank you, Kevin. It's good old times, man. Yeah, good old times. Like I said, man, I'm just a kid from a very small town here in China, a small tier 3 city. If we never went to the United States of America, who knows how my life would have turned out to be. But I'll tell you one thing, though. If I never went to America, my life would have probably been pretty comfortable here. Because you guys can see, man, people be chilling out here in this city, man. The real estate prices are cheap. The wages aren't that high, but people really live kind of relatively stress-free in a small town like this. Thank you, Big Al. compared to like a bigger city, like a Beijing or a Shanghai, the people here, it's very quiet and a small place. So people, I always feel like life was slower paced here, a lot more chill over here. Thank you, Joy. It's a small town, exactly. Like living in New York City versus living in, Chapel Hill, North Carolina. It's a different vibe. Keep moving. Thank you, Tashia. Great to see everybody. Let's keep it moving. Where I lived when I was in the U.S. So, first city I moved in was a place called Kent, Ohio. Kent. We moved to Kent, Ohio for 2 years. Then it was high school in Chicago, 8th grade and high school in Chicago. And then North Carolina is my home now. So been really living in North Carolina since 2009 actually. Been living there for a long time. You know what? I tell you this, man. My hometown actually kind of busy over here. Look at this street over here. It's actually kind of busy. Look at this. Yeah, so Ohio, Chicago, North Carolina, and then a year and a half in Seattle before I moved here to China for my job. So 4 cities in America. Kent, Ohio, Chicago, Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and then Seattle, Washington, and then it's Shenzhen. Let's keep moving. What is up, Pitbull Dad? What is up, everyone? Sinian, Hannah, is just a Chinese word called Sinian. Essentially, it's the Pinyin word for the Chinese words that are displayed up here. I'll tell you guys what, my hometown got a little bit of a, I don't know how to describe it. It feels like a little bit like Korea, like a little Japan or Korea. The narrow streets, the vibe of these buildings, the 90s look. It almost feels a little bit like a South Korea or a Japan. So let's keep walking. Let's keep moving. Seattle is the best city in the world. Yeah, okay. Whatever you say, man. Good morning, everybody. Wakey, everybody back home in America. Wakey. Hit the follow button and share this live stream. We got over 300,000 followers now on TikTok. I've been really on a break for like a week and a half. But I'm gradually coming back intermittently. And then once my mother goes back to North Carolina from here in China, I'll be back permanently. So make sure y'all follow the channel. Jamie, come to Kansas. I will swing through Kansas one day. Keep going. Look at this. Man, I like this. Hit the follow button and share this live stream, y'all. Wakey, everybody. Wakey. Oh, my heart is still in it for sure. I love doing what I do, but I do think I need to find a new way to, bring you guys good content here because, as big as China is as a country, and even though there's a lot of Americans back home who enjoy seeing what life is like on the Far East, I do want to bring more and more diverse content to the channel because, even though this is a large country, eventually one day you will run out of cities to live stream. Thank you, Jamie, for the play, for the guitar, the piano, for the guitar. I've been really running around for the last. You see, look, man, this is what I'm talking about right here. Check this out right here. I've been running around for the last 7 months, looking for new ways. This is why the food show, the cooking shows will be coming your way very soon. Check this out. See, I don't even see this in Shenzhen that much. I see a 7-Eleven in my hometown. Look at this. Thank you, Joey. Look at this. Beautiful. I know we're gonna start a cooking show here. Thank you, Sherry, Clark, and D. It'll be coming in the next couple of weeks. Believe me. See, not many 7-Elevens, Pepper. I mean, there are 7-Elevens, but not as many because there's so much Chinese competition. Thank you, Janelle. So there's not as many as you think. And this certainly didn't exist in 1998 when I started going to school here. 1997, 1998. So y'all can see. And this building actually looks kind of nice. Look at this. Oof. Yeah, I agree with you, Pitbull Dad. I had a rough time living in Seattle. I'll just put it that way. I had a very rough time living there. I tell you this, man. This neighborhood right here next to my old school actually looks very, very nice. You know, when you're a kid, you just kind of take this for granted. You know, you hop into school and back every single day. You just kind of take this for granted every day. But, you know, what's crazy, man, is like now that I come back as an adult, this is actually a nice looking neighborhood out here. You know, this is actually a decent looking neighborhood. You know, the architecture. I know 7-Eleven over everywhere in South Asia. Let's keep moving, man. Let's keep moving downtown. Let's keep walking downtown. Show you guys more of the downtown streets. Let's keep it moving. Yeah. Thank you, Hannah. Let's keep it moving. Yeah. Thank you, Hannah. Good morning. What happened to me? Nothing happened to me, man. I just had some family issues to deal with. Thank you, Susie and Hannah. Also, mentally, I kind of needed a break, man. I've been going so hard for the last... and Hannah. Also, mentally, I kind of needed a break, man. I've been going so hard for the last, you know, really the last 3 months of being on the road every single day and streaming 6-7 hours every day. I needed a break, man. I needed some time off. So every day I needed a break, man. I needed some time off. So, but I'm back. I am back. Hit the follow button and share this live stream. Thank you, Winnie and Pamela. Thank you, Winnie and Pamela. Thank you, Winnie and Pamela. Follow button, y'all. Hit the follow button and share this live stream. Let's keep it moving. Man. Hit the follow button, man. And share this live. Thank you, 90. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, wakey, everybody back home in America. Look back. I was just looking at the traffic patterns back there. Maybe we should go back over there, man. Maybe we should explore what's behind me. Thank you, Kalena, for the pumpkin. Maybe we should go back there. Look. Nice look. Thank you, D. Let's keep moving. You know, the Chinese people here in China, they're just coming off Independence Day weekend. They've been, what's it called? They got 7 days off, 6 days off for Chinese National Day, which is their version of July 4th. They got like 6 days off, so they're just getting back to work today. Today was their first day back to work. They haven't worked since last Tuesday, so they've had exactly a week off, and they'll be working this Saturday as well to make up for the 6 days that they had off. So this Saturday is actually a work day here in China. Thank you, B team. Let's keep moving. All right, get back into the main streets. Look at dude over here giving out parking tickets. Man, thank you, Kevin. Yeah, they got 6 days off for their July 4th. Let's keep moving. Hit the follow button and share this live stream. Thank you, Ty Gooley. Thank you. Thank you, B team. Yeah, we get 1 day off for the 4th. Why is this haircut place so popular? I don't want to go in, man. It looks way too fancy for me. Let's keep going. And I tell you this, man. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this BMW over here, man. Even though my hometown, like, I don't know why I'm saying this in a low voice, man. Look at this red BMW over here. Thank you, Ni Hao Ma. Like, even though my hometown is a smaller town out here, look at this nice BMW convertible. Look at this. Look at this red BMW over here. Still some folks who made out very well for themselves. Look at this. Look at this nice BMW over here. Look at that. Nice car. Still a lot of people that do have money in my hometown. nice car over there. Very, very pretty. You know, and the average income, as I was saying last night in my live stream, in my hometown is really only about $600-700 a month. Average income. The government number is probably a little bit bigger. Thank you, Angie. But in reality, on the ground here in this tier 3 city in China, average income $600-700 a month. But there's still a lot of people who've done very well for themselves in the last couple of years. What up, Terry? Grand Rising. Wakey, wakey, everybody. Wakey, wakey. I probably got another hour in me. We're just going to keep walking around. Then it's time to have dinner with my mom. And then I'm just going to lay down in my bed and just chill. So let's keep moving. Thank you, Terry. What do I mean by tier 3? Yeah, this is a tier 3 city. So China tiers all its cities, and this is a tier 3 city. Man, to be honest, man, I wouldn't even be surprised if this was a tier 4 city. It's a small town. It's ranked by population and GDP. My small town, my hometown's probably got like, what, a couple million people? 2-3 million people at most? 2 million people? Tier 3 city right here. That's being generous, by the way. This is like, let's keep moving. It said those wandering eyes. You think it's a tier 4? Patisse. Yeah, it's like 2 million people live out here, which is a lot for America, which is a lot for an American city. But here in China, this is nothing. No, this is a very small town. This is why I always tell the American viewers back home, if I didn't have the good fortunes of immigrating to the United States 22 years ago, I really wonder how my life would have turned out. I really wonder how my life would have turned out in this small, sleepy town. Would I have still gone and gotten a college degree overseas, whether it's in Australia, in England, in the United States, wherever, in Canada? I really wonder how my life would have turned out if my mom and dad didn't make that very bold decision in 2000, 24 years ago, to go to the United States. You know, because as you can see, man, like when you're living out here in a small town, and this is no disrespect for anybody that does live in a small town, but from my personal experience, man, when you're living out here in a small town here in China, your life is almost like you're living in a bubble. Meaning your life is super comfortable, but in many ways, you're living in a comfortable bubble that is very, very... You know, nowadays, everybody has, like, social media. They all got, like, you know, Chinese Instagram. They got Chinese TikTok. So you can see what the outside world looks like. But when I was a kid, this was, like, all I knew. You know, this little bubble that I lived in. You know, thank you, Miss Taina. Every single day I woke up, I went to school. You know, I came back home. My mom made dinner. My dad made dinner. And I slept, and I woke up the next day, and I did it again. You know? So... You know, I think a lot of people, they say, you know, well, you got a chance to go get an education in America. You were able to reach the American dream. As I lean against this light pole over here, I think the biggest thing that was a blessing for me when I left here to go overseas was just the perspective that I've been able to gain from living and growing up in the United States that I would have never gotten if I stayed here. You know, because like I said, my family, we never lived in Beijing or Shanghai or Shenzhen or Hong Kong, you know, one of these larger Chinese cities. We lived here in this small Chinese town. Thank you, wonderful. Thank you, Jeff, where, like, look, it's just like you're living in a bubble. You know, a very comfortable bubble where everything is the same. That's why I got to give credit to my mom and dad for wanting to break out of that bubble and go try something else altogether. So, very, very blessed. Let's keep it moving. Thank you, Terry, for sharing this live stream. Let's keep moving. Very, very blessed. I feel very blessed. Thank you for sharing. Please follow the channel and share this live stream. My name is Daniel from the state of North Carolina. I'm streaming from my hometown. What time is it? 6:56 p.m. right now, almost 7 o'clock in the evening. Thank you, Gordana. You feel energized. Me too. I feel energized when I'm streaming. Terry, it's quiet. Terry, you see, you weren't watching this channel yet because you started watching at the Loman Grottos. I streamed here from my hometown in early May before the Loman Grottos. And so for most viewers who are new to the channel, you guys have actually never seen, but I grew up here. Thank you, crazy, my lady. Thank you very much. I grew up here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is life out here, man. I'm 12 hours ahead of the East Coast. If you are on the West Coast, I'm 15 hours ahead. Let's keep walking around a little bit. Hometown pride, man. I love my hometown. I love where I grew up. But as you guys can see, man, like, you know, it's about I always tell people this. It's about what you want in life. You know, a lot of folks, I say this. If I never went to America, my life would have been so much more comfortable. I would have had a so much more comfortable life. Like, I wouldn't have had to struggle. I wouldn't have had to experience that cold-ass Chicago in the wintertime, waiting for that bullshit-ass number 8 city bus to go to school every morning. I would have had a so much easier life living here growing up. But I also would have been like a frog at the bottom of the well. I would have never seen the world. You know what I mean? I would have never had, my mind would be totally different than it is today, because I would have never seen the outside world. I would be like a very comfortable frog at the bottom of the well. The only thing that I could see is that patch of sky above my well. Thank you to flying. This is in China, man. This is my birthplace, man. I was born here in 1990. Time is flying, man. I used to be a 7-8-year-old kid skipping down the streets. This very same street. I make a right, and like in 20 minutes, and for 10 minutes, I'm home. And now I'm about to turn 34 this month. This is crazy. It's literally crazy. About to turn freaking 34 this month. Let's keep moving. Thank you, Terry. See, people, that's a great question, man. See, the population, I feel like when I was a kid, man, thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Michelle, for the galaxy. I always felt like, you know, the population was like 800,000, 700,000 when I was a kid. But somehow now it's like 2 million. So you can see urbanization has really affected this hometown. There's a lot more people living here. I remember when I was a kid, there's like 700,000 people living in this city. Now, 2 million. But you can see on a weekday, it's not even cold. It's perfect weather. The weather is amazing. Okay, it's perfect sweater weather. Hardly anybody walking the streets and patronizing these stores over here. You know, patronizing these. There's nobody here. There's nobody here. Super quiet. Ooh, that look nice. Oh, I need that. That look nice. Ooh, that look real nice. Man, what is up in Deutschland? This is my birthplace here in China. This is my birthplace. You can see, because they've just had Chinese National Day not too long ago, all the flags are still hanging. All the Chinese flags are still hanging here. Check this out. You see this loud ass speaker over here? Y'all see all these Chinese phones that they be selling out here? Y'all see this right here, man? When we walk into the cell phone store over here, you see all these Chinese brands that they got over here. These phones are no cheaper than an iPhone, man. Like, these Huawei phones, these Honor phones are expensive, man. Look at the price of this phone right here. This is like $1,500 for this phone. Check this out. Man, look at all this. There's a Huawei over here. Man, look at all this. There's a Huawei over here. This is like a $1,500 phone right here. Look at that. See this little flip phone over here from Huawei. This is like almost $800. See this little flip phone over here from Huawei. This is like almost $800. This is like almost $800 for this phone right here. Oh. There we go. Beautiful. Get up out of here. Beautiful. Get up out of here. Well, you know, what's missing over here, man? Here, you know, but they don't have any iPhones. I don't see any iPhones anywhere. All these Chinese brands. Oh, iPhone. Oh, shit. Thank you. Oh, there is the iPhone right here. Ooh. See if they got some iPhones over here. Here are the iPhones. So for everybody who's curious, man, an iPhone out here in China is a lot more expensive than back home in America. Starting price for a 16 Pro Max over here is $1,400, 9,999 yuan. So about $1,420 for an iPhone 16 Pro Max over here. And yeah, they sell iPhones over here, and back home in the United States, it only starts at $1,299. But here, it starts at $1,400 here in China. So it's a lot more expensive, about 10 to 15% more expensive than compared to back home in the States. And what's weird about it is actually the same phone, but this phone is actually made here in China. But for some reason, it's just way more expensive here in China than it is in America. This is very expensive. New colors. Let's go ahead and get up out of here. And everything is actually available. They actually have this. Everything is ready. They're ready for sale over here. Yeah, it's $1,099. I think it's like, this is $1,420 for a brand new 16 Pro Max. Thank you, leather. China is not cheaper, man. It is way more expensive. 16 Pro Max is $1,400 and $1,420 for a Pro Max. Let's keep moving. Hit the follow button and share this live stream, everybody. Let's go ahead and get up out of here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. The tax is included. Tax is included. It's a lot more expensive. Follow the channel and share this live stream, everybody. Let's keep going. Imagine putting this thing on your head over here. Look at this. Made out of solid gold. Imagine putting this on your head. Look at that. Man, this is my home. This is my hometown here in China. A small town called Zhenjiang, a tier 3 city. Small Chinese town of about 2 million people. We're just walking the streets. At right around 7:15 p.m. at night. This is downtown. Everybody's at home having dinner with their family. But this is what a tier 3. That's what my birthplace looks like, man. Thank you, Michelle. This is what my birthplace looks like, everybody. And I'm very proud of it. It ain't no Shanghai. It's not a Shanghai. It's not a Beijing. You know, it's not a very wealthy place, but this is where I was born. I'm very proud to be from here. It's very safe, man. It's very safe to walk around everywhere. As I was saying to you guys, y'all see this right here? These two buildings over here, that did not exist at all in 2002 when I left here as a young boy. This was built in the last 20 years. I don't remember seeing this at all in 2002. And these are beautiful. Thank you for sharing this live stream, Phil. Thank you, Tommy Lover. Share this live stream. Follow the channel. Let's keep moving. 90. My hometown that's the perfect word. It is beautifully peaceful. Oh, my dad's old workplace. Let me not get hit by a scooter over here. My father's old workplace is right in that building. My father used to work in that building right up there. And this is why I caught so many ass whoopings as a kid, because my school was right next to my dad's office. Whenever I messed up at school and the teachers called my dad, my dad would show up in 5 minutes. And give me a real ass whooping. And then he would return to work. His job was literally right across the street from my old school. So my dad worked right here in this building in the 90s until he left in 2000. My mom used to work in that building all the way down there. My school was right down there. You know, whenever I used to mess up as a kid, my dad would come over like a UPS driver, deliver the ass whooping and then go back to work right away. Sad. I was very scared to go into that building, man. Every time I went into that building, it probably means I messed up. Dad's gonna give me an ass whooping. Let's keep moving. It's true. Hit the follow. Hey, for all y'all that did not watch this channel back in May, I explained this before. This is the first luxury hotel in my hometown, in my birthplace. That one right there was the first, I believe the first 4 or 5 star hotel in the 1990s. This was in 1996, 1997. You can see now it's a lot older and it doesn't look nearly as nice and the lights are all dim. So it doesn't look like it's doing very well. And obviously now the Hyatt Regency has moved in to this building right here, and that's the nicest hotel now in my hometown. But that used to be the nicest hotel in my entire home city, right up there. That building right there. And there used to be a rotating buffet restaurant at the very top. Very expensive back then. Thank you, Lakila. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Please follow the channel and share this live stream. My name is Daniel from the state of North Carolina. Hit that follow button. I stream in China from the perspective of an American who was actually born here in China before immigrating to the United States. And this is my birthplace. This, what you're looking at, is where I was born. Man, good morning in ATL. What's up, everybody? I have missed seeing you guys. What up, AA? What up, AA? What up, Ari? I am back. I'm gonna be back sporadically though. I'm not all the way back, but I am starting to come back. I'm gonna spend a few more days with my mom before she goes home, before she flies back home to North Carolina, and then I'll be fully back. So hit the follow button. Wakey, thank you, Latro Low, for the first gift. Thank you, Marlene. Hit the follow button and share this live stream. Getting ready for Milton. Am I only child? Yes, I am an only child because the rules were very strict here. Thank you, Marlene. The rules were super strict here when I was a young boy. This was a one-child policy when you were born in the 1990s. You could only have one kid back then. And this city, this entire province, was very strict about that. They did not really like it when you had a second kid. So I was an only child. I didn't have any brothers or sisters. I still am. I like being an only child, man. Thank you, OFG fam. Let's keep moving. Hit the follow button and share this live stream. And also, I remember going to school. Back in that old school, I just passed my old school. I don't remember any of my classmates had. What's it called? Brothers or sisters. We were all only childs. All of us. See, look, this is a fancy mall that they didn't have here in the 90s. This little Suning Mall over here. That's new. Thank you, Susie. This is new. Don't remember this. Thank you, Michelle. That's how we move up the rankings, everybody. Everything from the exclusive section. That is literally how we get back to League A1. Everything from the exclusive section, starting with just a bracelet, a heart me for a penny. That's how we get back. Thank you, AA and Linda. That's how we get back to the League A2 and then A1. Thank you, Linda and Susie. Hit the follow button. Thank you, Ms. Nia. Keep it moving. Thank you, Sandra and Larashi and Tommy. That's right. You're right about that. I saw your comment. You're right about that. It is kind of sad to think about. But thank you, Tommy Lover and Arashi and Posey. That's how we get back in the League A2. See? We just moved up a slot right now because of all the bracelets and all the hearts. Thank you, Arashi. Great to see you. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, OMG fam. Let's keep it moving. So what do you guys think of my hometown? Thank you, Reglo and Holly and Williams. What do you guys think of my hometown, y'all? Thank you, Williams and Cynthia. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of this place? Beautiful. Thank you, Arashi and Posey and Zhao. Thank you, Ms. Nia. I appreciate it. We're going to be traveling to a lot more places. Believe me. Peaceful, right? Yeah, it's a quiet place. It's not expensive. It's very affordable. The cost of living here is super low compared to a Shanghai, a Beijing. It's like a super, super peaceful place. Thank you, JR and Holly. Now we're moving up. We're about to get back in the League A2, everybody. Thank you, Michelle and Eric and Paraphone. Because of all the hearts and all the bracelets, we're about to get back in the League A2. Thank you, JR and AA and Carrie. Yeah, Linda, yeah, peaceful, you know? A very peaceful and quiet place. But, you know, also begs the question, what would have happened to me if I never left? I think about this all the time. What would have happened to me if I never left here and I just stayed here all my life? I'll tell you one thing, I'd be married right now. I would have kids. I'd be married to a local girl somewhere from this hometown. You know, I'll probably be working at a job that's very stable and pays probably like, what, $1,500 a month, $1,000 a month. I'd just be living a very quiet and very regular life. Oh, I know why this hotel is totally dark. It's been totally roped off. Now, see this right here? This used to be the most luxurious hotel in my hometown. Thank you, Steph and Pretty Brown Girl. Thank you. Great to see y'all. I know I've been kind of missing for the last week and a half, but I'll be back in full force once my mom goes back to North Carolina. I got to spend some time with my mom, so I'll be on sporadically. But this hotel has been totally roped off over there. So I don't know if they're going to tear this down or what. Man, lots of memories, man. This used to be the tallest building in my hometown as well. This one right here, that used to be the tallest building in all of Zhenjiang in the 1990s. Man, beautiful. Beautiful, man. Man, beautiful. Beautiful, man. Thank you, Bernie. Look at this. Thank you, Bernie. Thank you, Bernie. Look at this. Thank you, Bernie. Thank you, Linda. Everybody, thank you for all the love. Let's keep it moving. I just love the contrast, you know? They love the contrast between the old and the new. Thank you, Linda. Everybody, thank you for all the love. Let's keep it moving. I just love the contrast, you know? They love the contrast between the old and the new. This used to be the biggest land. The tower over here with the Hyatt Regency is now the newest building in my hometown. Thank you, Sandras and Wayne. The contrast could not be any bigger. Let's keep moving, y'all. Let's keep walking around. Thank you, Sandras and Lauren. Let's keep moving, y'all. Let's keep walking around. Thank you, Sandras and Lauren. Thank you guys. Thank you, AA and Lauren. Take my face out of the picture. All right, sure. I'll do that. I don't know why you want to take a screenshot of this. Thank you, Williams. But this is this is the downtown. This is the downtown area of my hometown. Lauren, I appreciate you. Look at that. This is Shangye over here. This has changed a lot from when I was a boy. Now obviously it looks a lot more fancy, a lot fancier. Beautiful. Yes, share this live stream, everybody. Hit the share button. Let's keep it moving. Thank you, Raiko. Yo, we're about to get back into League A2, y'all, and League A1 is coming up soon. The hearts and the bracelets helps us get back to League A1. Thank you, Raiko. Let's keep going. Hit the follow button, man. And share this live stream. I am back. I am back. I'm not all the way back because I got to spend time with my mom's the next few days. So I'm not going to be streaming every single day. I'll be on sporadically throughout the next... really the week and a half. But I'll be back. I'll be back full time once my mom goes back and flies home. Let's keep moving. What's my favorite restaurant? My favorite restaurant is my mom's cooking. If I could eat my mom's cooking every single day, I wouldn't go to no restaurants. I just eat my mom's cooking every day. But thank you, Arashi. Let's keep moving down the streets. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Arashi. Tommy, thank you. Great to see you, Tommy. Thank you, Plant Groove and Ashton. Jacqueline, thank y'all. Thank you very much. See, by the way, y'all see this big ass public square over here? Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Tommy. Y'all see this big public square over here? I have no memory of this as a kid either. I don't remember being such a big square, but this is where all the senior citizens, a lot of the elderly folks gather at night and dance and sing. That big public square right there. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Sherry Moon. Sherry Moon, thank you. Thank you, Maria and Robin. What's a favorite meal that my mom makes for me? Shrimp, which is what I have for lunch. My mom makes the best shrimp in the world. You know, I'm telling y'all, man, this is the thing. When you walk around here, man, it's like, you know, I don't get a chance to come back here very often nowadays. It just makes me really reflective being back here. So when I left here, I was like yay high, man. I was just a small kid. So many emotions hit you when you come back here as an adult. Good morning, Christine. Where have I been? I've been dealing with some family issues, family things, and just also taking a break, taking a rest. Yeah. Let's keep moving, everybody. Got me in a reflective mood today. Let's keep moving this way. Thank you, Mike. Thank you very much. Yes, I'll be here till Saturday, Pepper. I got a lot more time in here. You know, here's the crazy thing about my old apartment growing up. I don't even have a TV in there. So the only thing I could do is just swipe through Chinese Instagram and watch TikTok all day. There's nothing to do in my house. Because we left here so long ago, the TV doesn't even work anymore. Thank you, Mike and TS Bach. Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Good morning, everybody. Wakey, wakey, everybody back home in America. Missed you guys. Thank you very much. We're gonna keep it moving. Great to see you guys. I got so many messages, people concerned about where I was. So many people checking in on me. I haven't had the time to answer all y'all's comments and nice messages, but I am okay. I'm just taking a break. It's just taking a break and dealing with family stuff, and also girl problems. Be having girl problems, y'all. Thank you, Ashley. I be having some girl problems, y'all. You know, be having some female problems. Thank you, 805. I'm telling y'all, man, be having some female issues. Thank you, AA. I'm good. She did text me, Sandra. She did text me. I don't know what it is about, but it's like, I don't know, man. Having some girl problems. A confluence of things happening in my life all at once. You said tell that female it ain't nothing to cut her off. Don't play with you. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and copy and paste that, Toki, and I'm gonna go ahead and send that, okay? I'm gonna be like, don't play with me or I'm gonna cut you off. I'm gonna go ahead and copy and paste that message that you sent, and I'm gonna send it to her. Oh, let's keep moving. How are the gyms here? I don't know, man, but I'll tell you this. You could just see, like, observe this, y'all. Look at all the ground floors, the commercialization happening. See, even when I was a kid, I remember it being this commercial. You can see every single building here, every single residential building here, if you look at the ground floor, is now a store of some kind. Every single building. That second floor right there is a massage parlor right there. You can see the neon sign that's glowing. There's a little foot massage parlor right up there on the second floor. It's everything. You know, this is why, like I always tell people, when you're living out here in a small town, there's not that many job opportunities. You know, there's not that many government jobs. There's not that many private jobs available to you. You know, a lot of people just run a small business out here to make a living. You know, this is you guys have to understand, like, this is not a city that has jobs everywhere. You know, it's why a lot of people, there's a lot of what are called 个体户 in Chinese, which means small individual enterprises, 1 or 2 employees, little family businesses everywhere. That's how a lot of people stay employed out here. You see this right here on this side right here. You see all these small businesses on the ground floor. You can see, look at this entire street right here. This is not a shopping street. This is a residential area. We're in a residential neighborhood right next to my elementary school, and you could just see, like, look, every single ground floor is a shop, a business of some kind. This is a glass store over here. They sell eyeglasses. You know, I would tell you this, it's got a very nice vibe to it. You know, there's another clothing shop over here. You know, and like, it's actually nicely decorated. It looks very classy. I see this. Look at this right here. Man, what's up, Stavos, man? Yeah, very little foot traffic on a weekday, but this is like how a lot of people stay employed over here. You know, all these, I'm telling you, this is how a lot of people here stay employed, and they run a little business. You know, they invest in a nice storefront over here. They get some merchandise from a local factory. Thank you, 805. And that's how they stay in business over here. That's how they bring an income for the family. Huh. They even got a sign over here. So let me tell you guys what's cool about this sign over here. Y'all see the Pinyin right up there? The Bacha Alley over there? That was the name of my old middle school. Bachaxiang Xiaoxue. Bachaxiang Middle School was the name of my old middle school. It was right here. Wow. Let's keep moving. Been here since the Qing Dynasty, the street over here. Let's keep moving. Yeah, that's what a lao jia. This is my hometown, man. Somebody just asked me in Chinese, this is my hometown. Hell yeah, this is where I grew up, man. I grew up here. I was born here. Yes. Yeah, it's been here since the Qing Dynasty, Sandra. So what you're looking at, you know, there's been people living here really for the last 2,000-3,000 years in my hometown. But a lot of people probably don't know this, but there was actually a war fought with the British during the Opium War right here in my hometown. So this has been in the 1840s. A war against the British was fought. One of the battles was fought right here in my hometown against the British invading Navy. The British Royal Navy. It was fought right here. Look at this. Beautiful, man. Oh, man, 6 years living here, man. 805, it's been 6 years living here, not 4. I've been living... Oh, man, 6 years living here, man. 805, it's been 6 years living here, not 4. I've been living here for 6 years. It's just, I tell you, man, it's not learning about my hometown. You know, I've been living here all my life. It's not so much, I tell you, man, it's not learning about my hometown. You know, I've been living here all my life. It's not so much learning as it is just reflecting on all the changes. You know, 99%. I really believe, like, you know, a lot of young, 99%. I really believe, like, you know, a lot of young people, when they grow up here, I believe a lot of them go to my city for, like, you know, a lot of young people, when they grow up here, I believe a lot of them go to my city for job opportunity. People, when they grow up here, I believe a lot of them go to my city for job opportunity. If I look at my middle class families now, they got a wife, they got a husband, they got kids now, and here I am. Look at what America done did to me. Look at what America done did to me, man. About to be 34 and still single and out here wilding. This is what America did to me, y'all. This is what America did. I be looking at myself in this phone right here. I be looking like Donald Duck over here, man. I be looking at myself. I be looking like Donald Duck for some reason. This is what America did to me. 34, still single, out here chasing, still wilding, you know. I bet you 99% of my classmates are now all married, and their kids are probably like 5 or 6 years old, you know, and I'm still out here chasing. Thank you, Mark. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, this is what America did to me. I'm telling you guys, this is what the United States did to me, y'all. Y'all see what happened. I'm not blaming. I just think it's funny. No, seriously though, I would honestly imagine 99.9% of my classmates living here in the small, because people get married early here in a small Chinese town. You know, I think, you know, a lot of times when you're living in a bigger city like a Shanghai or a Beijing, it's pretty normal to be married later. But because here, if you're living in this small town, you're living with your parents, you know, and you're not married by 27, 28, they're going to set you up with a nice girl, or set you up with a nice guy. You know, they're going to do some matchmaking, and you'll be married pretty quickly. You know, because this is a small town here in China. Everybody knows each other. Thank you, Jiggle. The communities are much smaller. It's very routine for people to be married early here. So I would imagine most, if not all, of my classmates, well, I don't really keep in contact with because I left so young. I would imagine most of them are married now. Like, their kids are probably 6 or 7 years old now. You know, for some of them, like, the kids are like in elementary school, middle school now. It's crazy to think about. Let's keep moving. Thank you, Emily Wood. Thank you, Emily. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody in the United States. Good morning. Thank you, Emily Wood and Joe Sue. Thank you. Keep it moving. Hello in Durham, North Carolina. What up, man? Thank you, Emily Wood. Beautiful. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I know I was Americanized for sure. You know, I always say this. Look, we made a decision to go to America. You know, we accepted the culture. Look at this kid over here doing homework over here. That's me when I was a kid. Yeah, a kid over there doing homework. I always say, you know, we made a decision to go to America. You know, if I didn't want to be Americanized, I would have stayed here. You know, I would have never gone to America. Right? But when you do come back, man, it's just so nostalgic. So much nostalgia, man. And I never run into anybody here either. It's like nobody ever recognizes me. I don't remember any of my old classmates. I don't even remember their names. I left so young. Don't even remember their names. Let's keep moving. This is left so young. How long have I been in North Carolina? Since 2009. Been in North Carolina. This dude over here getting a haircut on the street corner. Been in North Carolina since 2009. Been 15 years. 15 years in North Carolina. My dad has been in North Carolina for 16 years. He's been there since 2008. 16 years my father has been in North Carolina. My dad did not even stay in this city for more than 20 years. My dad was in this city for like 14, 15 years. He's been in the state of North Carolina longer than he's been in this city. Think about that. Let's keep moving. Follow the channel and share this live stream. It's probably not a good idea for me to be staring at that girl when there's two dudes sitting at the same table. But I just can't help myself. I be staring at her and shit. There's two dudes sitting right at her table. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking for an ass whooping. I just be staring at her and shit. I just can't help it, man. It's a natural biological reaction. Be staring and shit. Hit the follow button, y'all. Hit the follow button. Shit, you know, this is crazy though. The one thing that I see so much in my hometown is clothing stores. You know, thank you TLC, clothing stores. Thank you TLC, everywhere. Clothing stores everywhere out here. I'm telling you, this is like and you see every store like this one right here. They sell all types of women's clothing. Like look at the nice paint on the outside facade of this store over here. It's like all very, very well decorated. These are nice places. Now it's all cheap. Like maybe like $10, $20, $30, $40 to get you a very nice set of clothing over here. It can't be expensive, right? I mean, the average income here is only $600, $700 a month. So there's no way that this place is going to be expensive. You know, it's just, like I said, it's a small Chinese town. It's a quiet town. If it's affordable, you're gonna go out of business. Since I left in 2009, how's my apartment? I actually left in 2002. So yeah, our apartment has been sitting idle for more than 20 years. Believe it or not. You know, our apartment, I mean, we come back every couple of years. My mom has come, before COVID, my mom used to come back every year after we got our green cards in America, you know, so it was very easy to come back. But yeah, the apartment has been sitting empty for 20 some years, but we still live in it. It's still a great apartment. You know, it's still pretty comfortable. I'm sleeping in the exact same bed I slept in as a kid. You know, so I used to be like 4 feet tall, 4.5 feet tall. Now I'm 6 feet tall. I'm sleeping in the exact same bed as I did when I was a kid. And it's great. You know, it's nice to still be able to have a home out here in China. You know, a place to call home. But it is just quiet, though. Quiet place. Yeah, man, I'm sleeping in the exact same bed. My feet sticks out a little bit from the bed because it's a smaller bed. Smaller twin bed. But I still feel fine. So, you know, great place to call home. I don't have any complaints. So let's keep moving. I'm telling y'all, man, this got a lot of Japan vibes, y'all. You know, we're gonna go streaming in Japan very soon. This place has a lot of Japan vibes. You know, these quiet alleys, these quiet streets. You know, look at this. Look at this right here, man. I like this. Thank you, MAGA gal. What's up? It's very, it's, you know, it's pretty easy to get a tourist visa. You gotta fill in a bunch of forms and stuff. Look at this. I'm telling y'all, man, if I ever move back here, if I ever want to get out of Shenzhen, I'm gonna hook myself up with one of these little tiny electric scooters over here with a roof on top. It's like $3,000-$4,000 and get you one of these. You know what I'm saying? You don't even need to put a tag on it. You know, well, he does have a tag on it, but see, look at this. There's no nice, adorable single-seater over here. I see this little vehicle right here. This little single-seater. Y'all see this? It's perfect. You know, you pick up your kids from school. This is probably not even $3,000. This is probably like a $2,000 scooter over here. And you can see there's no steering wheel because this is indeed a scooter. So you drive this just as you would a motorcycle. But, you know, you don't have to worry about winter, being rained on, being snowed on. It's like $2,000. It's all electric. It's even got a little windshield wiper. It's perfect. Look how narrow this little thing is. See, look at this. Look at how narrow this thing is. It's perfect. This is a scooter. This is an electric scooter with a roof. It's very, very popular in smaller towns like this. It doesn't go that fast, right? It goes like up like 20, 25, 30 miles an hour. 30 miles an hour. Look at this. Yeah, only like $2,000. Perfect for city travel. You get like 60, 70 miles of range. You cannot actually drive this in Beijing, by the way. This is outlawed in Beijing. They don't allow you to drive this because it clogs off it clogs the traffic on the sidewalks. But here in my hometown, this is actually perfectly legal. Thank you, Wahid. Perfectly legal to drive this. I don't think there is a back seat. I'm not seeing a back seat, but this is cool though. Oh, there is a back seat. See, this is for a kid see little Mickey Mickey Mouse. There is a back seat, but it's for kids though. This is a back seat for kids. It's perfect, man. I'm telling you, this is perfect. I'm telling y'all, man, if I ever decide to come back out here, forget the Mercedes and the BMWs. I'm just gonna get one of these little things over here. Perfect. Keep it moving. What is up, everybody? Good morning. Wakey. Follow the channel and share this live stream. Wakey, everybody. Wakey. Thank you, Christine. He said perfect until you get rear-ended. That's the rule of the law, rule of the thumb when it comes to those. Don't get into a car accident. Man, this is so quiet. Look at this. So quiet here. I don't remember this from my childhood, but this is a middle school over here. Thank you, Wahid. This is a middle school over here. I don't remember any of this. Look at this. I don't remember any of this. Look at this. These neighborhoods look newer. Thank you, Wahid. Let's keep it moving. Man, Plant Groove, your ass is not 6'8", man. I met you when you were in Guangzhou. You are not 6'8", bro. You the same height as me. I met you in Guangzhou, man. Your ass is not 6'8". What the hell are you talking about? Thank you, Sumaya. You are not 6'8". What the hell are you talking about? I met you in Guangzhou, man. You came up to me in Guangzhou. You are not 6'8". What are you talking about? What are you talking about? He said I'm 6'8". No, you not. Come on, man. Hey, Raven, I hope you got your hat. It was shipped to you. I hope you received your hat. No, you not. Come on, man. Hey, Raven, I hope you got your hat. It was shipped to you. I hope you received your hat, Raven. By the way, all these homes that you see right here, again, no elevators. You climb all the way to the top, even if you live on the 7th floor. No elevators whatsoever. All using foot. Growth spurt, my ass. My man's in his 30s. How you gonna have a growth spurt in his 30s? How's that gonna work? Damn, I'm telling y'all, man, my hometown is nice. Look at this. Y'all see this right here? This is a little English. This is a little English tutoring center over here. They teach English over here. Thank you, Plant Groove. Beautiful. Good. Excellent. This little English tutoring center over here. You see that? But really all it is just that somebody converted their ground floor apartment into basically a tutoring agency. Thank you, Bernie and Cody. This is for teaching English. This is for kids who maybe would like to get a degree one day in America or Canada or Australia. English is very important here in China. Mandatory class. By the way, man, look at how nice this freaking middle school is. They got a freaking underground parking deck in this middle school over here. Thank you, Cheech. I see air conditioning as well. Man, when I was a kid, we didn't even have AC. We did not have AC in our schools when I was a kid. No AC in the summer, no heat in the winter either. We wore jackets to go to school every day. Thank you, Mandy. Thank you, Mandy. We had no AC whatsoever in our school growing up. No AC. Paris, that's right. No AC. In the wintertime, it gets cold over here. And in the summertime, it's hot as hell. No, we had no AC. Well, back when I was a kid, I didn't have this concept of sweating my nuts off when I was a kid. So I just lived with it. But no AC, no heat. Thank you, Robin. But it's okay. It built character. Good morning, Purple Sky. Good morning, everybody. Why is the car parked on the sidewalk? Well, first of all, this is a Mercedes-Benz. Okay, so the Mercedes-Benz is like I could park however I want. But because this is a small town, a lot of cars, they just park wherever they can. Like I said, there's not really that many traffic cops over here, especially at night. So people can pretty much get away. Look at this way. If you didn't mention that, I didn't even notice it. Look at the way this punk-ass Mercedes is parked, y'all. Y'all ever see a parking job like this? Look at, great to see you, Keisha. Y'all ever see the way this punk-ass Mercedes is parked, man? Look, half the car is on the street, other half is on the sidewalk. Thank you, Allie. Let's keep moving. What is up, Joshua? What is up, everybody? What is up? Hold up. Let me navigate something real quick. There was a place that I pinned the location of yesterday. Let me see how far that is from me. See how far that is. All right, you know what? I'm going to take you guys down this street. We're going to walk for about 16 minutes to go to our destination. We're going to show you. So I was walking home with my mom last night after having dinner. And there was a part of this city that was still preserved exactly the same as I remember it from my childhood. So we're going to walk over there. It's a 15-minute walk. And then it's time for me to head home and have dinner with my mother. Thank you, Pamela. So let's keep moving. Thank you, Regina. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We are live here in my birthplace. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Regina. We are live from my birthplace out here in China, a tier 3 city called Zhenjiang. We walk in the quiet streets. What's really crazy about, this is like, check this out right here. So this is a middle school. This is a middle school right here. Okay. So this entire building that you see here is a middle school. They take like safety and security here so seriously when it comes to all the schools here. Like, they don't want anybody hopping the fence and getting into the schools. They literally have electric wires on top of the freaking fence that surrounds this school. So if you touch this wire, you're gonna get shocked. This is electric wires over here. Is this a freaking school or is this a prison, y'all? Look at this right here. Thank you, Herman. Is this a school or is this a prison? They got literally, it says right here, 高压危险，禁止攀爬. This literally says high voltage wires do not touch and climb. This is a freaking prison or is this a school, y'all? This is crazy. Thank you, Herman. They take school safety very seriously here in China. You know what I mean? They want to make sure there's no strangers, no weirdos climbing into these schools and bothering the kids. But I've never seen where they got freaking electric fence around the school, y'all. That's different. That's different, man. Let's keep moving. Thank you, Deanna. Thank you. Given that everything that's happened at our schools back home in America these last 10 years, I would argue we need this more than they do out here in China. Thank you, Herman. I'm telling you, you guys see that? A lot of comments saying the same thing as me. America needs that. I agree. Thank you, T.S. Bach and Herman. What up? What up, everybody? I'm telling y'all, man, they ain't playing over here. Ugh. Yeah. You know, another thing that I'm kind of surprised about is only like 7 o'clock here. Usually the kids in China, they get off school very late at like 9 o'clock, 8:30. The school actually looks very empty right now. I don't see any kids in here. So let's keep it moving. Follow the channel. Share this live stream. I'll tell you one thing. My hometown's got a lot of. I'm starting to notice here. We got a lot of stray cats in my hometown. A lot of abandoned cats. A lot of stray cats. Meow, 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 meow. Thank you, Jamie. A lot of abandoned cats. They just be chilling. What up, man? What up, Lil G? What up, man? You're adorable. A lot of abandoned kitties. So a lot of young people. So here's the thing, man. A lot of young people, they get hot-headed for 1 second and they want to get a little pet. And then like a week, a month into it, they realize they don't really want the responsibility of getting a pet. Thank you, Pamela. So they abandon the pets. There's actually a lot of abandoned dogs, a lot of abandoned cats out here. Beautiful. Thank you, Tommy Lover. Time to get up out of here. Get up out of here. Thank you, Tommy. By the way, you can see those 2 ladies that just came up next to me and started talking about the cats. Thank you, Purella and Tommy Lover. That is the accent of my hometown. I speak standard Mandarin, but there is a local dialect. It's very similar to Shanghai accent, to the Shanghai dialect, but also very different. It is Mandarin with a little bit of a twist to it. I don't know how to speak it because I was always taught standard Mandarin, and I left so young as a young boy. Mandarin is what I speak, but there is a local accent here. Hit the follow button and share this live stream. He said somewhat blabbering. Hit the follow button and share this live stream, everybody. What up, Kay Gordon? Good morning, everyone. For all the people who are concerned about me, were asking me where have I been, I am okay. I am all okay. Just had some family issues to deal with these last couple of weeks. And, but everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. Thankfully, everything should be okay. Follow the channel. Share this live stream. Let's keep it moving. Thank you, Peony. Everything's going to be okay. Thank you, Purella. Maritz, thank y'all. Just reflective, man. Thank you, Pirella and Maritz. Man, first of all, I've been talking to this girl every single day for the last couple of weeks. You know, I'm trying to seal the deal over here, man. It's hard. Thank you, Pat Zurich and Pond Hopper and Maritz. Pond Hopper, I got your message. Everything is okay, Pond Hopper. Everything is A-okay. It just had to deal with some family issues. I appreciate you for checking in. Trying to, what's it called? I'm trying to seal the deal with her, you know? Trying to seal the deal. Thank you, Cheech. All right, man. Let's go to where we need to go. Hit the follow button. Share this live stream. Yeah, I'm telling you, Jiangsu Like, I live in a very nice town. Like, if I had, let me put it this way. If I had no ambition, Wahid, and this is not a negative thing, by the way. If I had no ambition to go see the world, if my father didn't have an ambition to see the rest of the world, and we just wanted to live out a comfortable life, this is the perfect city to do it in. Low cost of living. Thank you, Wahid. I appreciate you, Wahid. Low cost of living, friendly people, you know, good schools. Like, if I didn't have the ambition, friendly people, you know, good schools. Like, if I didn't have the ambition, if my dad didn't have that ambition to say, I want to go and see if we can reach the American dream. Thank you, Wahid. I'd be perfectly fine living out here. My life would be perfect, man. I'd be married by now. I'll probably have like 1 or 2 kids. I'd have a very happy life here. Seriously, I have a very happy life here if I didn't go to the United States. I have a happy life now. Very happy life here. Seriously, I have a very happy life here if I didn't go to the United States. I have a happy life now. Very happy life here. Seriously, I have a very happy life here if I didn't go to the United States. I have a happy life now, but it's different. Honestly, it's kind of like a burden, y'all. Oh my God, having seen so much of the freaking world is actually a freaking burden. It's actually a freaking burden, man. If I lived out here and I never left, I'm telling you guys, man, I'd be living a very quiet life with my wife, with my kids, close to my mom and dad, you know. Let's keep moving. They do, man. English is mandatory starting in elementary school for all kids here in China. But one of the things that I've noticed is that a lot of kids, I don't really think a lot of the kids I've run into, at least, don't really do a very good job of studying it. You know, you try to have a conversation with them in simple English, like, what's your name? How old are you? And they have a hard time communicating with you. Thank you, Norsham. Everything happens for a reason. I agree, man. Like, this is the thing I was thinking about walking down the street. I was like, what if the U.S. Embassy in Shanghai 22 years ago rejected my dad's visa application? Think about that. What if the American Embassy, the American consulate in Shanghai 22 years ago rejected my father's visa application, and I never left here and I just stayed here? I would have had a great life, man. I'm telling you, my life would have been fine. I would have been like a frog at the bottom of the well, but life would have been comfortable. You know? I just don't look like no Miami, man. Come on, man. All right, let me take you guys to this location that I set a pin at 2 nights ago, because I wanted to show you. So this used to be one of the busiest streets in all of Zhenjiang over here. There'd be all these people riding their bicycles. You see, it's quiet at night. Too many ifs. I know. Just so many ifs. Trips me out just thinking about it. Let's get up out of here. I'm gonna show you guys this. You see this area that's been locked over here. All right, let me show you guys this. I see past this fence over here. All this land that y'all see over here used to be a lot of older buildings, a lot of older communities, and now you can see they've all been torn down. This land is just waiting to be developed. They don't even use this as like a parking lot, but when I was a kid, this all used to be an older neighborhood, a lot of old houses from like 50, 60 years ago, but it's all been torn down. So they're just waiting for a developer to come in and use this land. Yeah, I think so, man. Follow the channel. There's a lot of people that watch this channel. There's a lot of people that tune in to me to hear me talk, to hear me speak, to hear me share perspectives in life. Find contentment and joy no matter where you are. If you live in a small town and you're away from the glitzy and glamour of Miami life, of New York life, of LA and San Francisco, and you live in a small town somewhere, there's a lot of joy in that. You know, if you live in the concrete jungle of New York City, of Miami, Florida, find joy in that. I'm sure that if I never left here and I stayed here in this small town, I would have found joy in this life too. You know, but it's like, and it feels especially thick when I come back here as an adult, because it just makes you think about the what ifs of life if I never left. So thank you, Brandy. Let's keep moving. Undercover, the people that had their homes torn down over here, they're all living in newer apartments. So they've all gotten compensated. So they're all living in newer apartments now. But this land is just sitting idle over here. Thank you, W. Blower. You know, let me tell you guys a little fun fact over here, by the way. Check this out. I want to show you guys something. Now, see this little river over here? I want to show you guys something. Check this out. All right, so you guys see this little river down here? This is you guys something. Check this out. All right, so you guys see this little river down here? This is a part of the Chinese Grand Canal system. It's a man-made river. Okay, so this river has been around since the Sui Tang Dynasty, about 1,200 years ago. This Grand Canal was built in order to facilitate the shipping traffic throughout southern and northern China. So this is not a natural river. This is a man-made Grand Canal. So this is everything that you see here was dug by hand. This is dug by hand. When I was a young boy, and by the way, you can see what the city has done. Look at what they did with these walking paths right along the river over here. Y'all see that? Everybody come out here at night. They get their exercise. The city has done a great job of just like making sure these. Look at this nice paving that they did. They never had this when I was a kid. Now you can see a lot of people come out here for exercise late at night. Look at the well-lit park. This is essentially a riverside walk over here. It's freaking beautiful. But there's a moral to this story, by the way. When I was a young boy, this river stunk. All the raw sewage when I was a young boy went into this Grand Canal River directly. All the raw sewage went in here. Okay, so the river stunk. It smelled like a piece of shit. Now, because the country has gotten so much wealthier, sewage is no longer directed into these canals anymore. They go to sewage treatment centers now because the country has gotten wealthy. So the river doesn't smell bad at all. The water quality I bet you, is not bad at all. But this is a man-made river over here. And just so much has changed. Hit the follow button, y'all. Hit the follow button. And Tammy Jones, remember this, but I used to pee. So I used to pee right along this river on my way home. There was a spot that I would pee at every single night, every single afternoon when I'm coming back from school and I needed to pee. I would find a little spot and I would pee as a young boy. You know what I'm saying? At the same spot every single day. Shit. Now, the water is still brown, but I tell you what, though, it no longer stinks. Look at this. Look at this. They got a little freaking bike lane over here. Tell you what, man, they didn't used to have this when I was a kid. Because nobody wanted to walk along the river, man. Stank-ass river. Let's keep moving. So now you see, this is the neighborhood I wanted to take you to because this is more reflective of my childhood, okay? So the area that I live in, the apartments that I live in, don't fully reflect the buildings when I was a kid. So you can see this is a little older community here that has not been torn down yet. But this is exactly the same as it was in the 1990s. This building was here in the 90s. Nothing has changed at all. This is exactly the same as it was in the 1990s. This building was here in the 90s. Nothing has changed at all. So this is the area that I want to walk in before I went home. See this one right here as well. See all these buildings? They've been here long before they're strong. Have not been torn down yet. Still standing. Hit the follow button, y'all. Share this live stream. We are over 300,000 followers. Please hit the follow button. We are here in my birthplace, here in China. You see, so much has changed. All this did not exist 22 years ago. These buildings were not around at all. These were all built. These were all built in the last 20 years. So all these big high-rise buildings. So this is the thing, man. Like, my hometown now looks very much like any other Chinese city. You know, very built up, you know, very big homes. People are living a much better life. But these older communities that you see in here, thank you, Ni Hao Ma. Look at this. This is the original 90s. This is why I wanted to take you guys here. We're going to walk around a little bit more. And then time to head home and have dinner with my mom. Yeah, it's all here. We're going to walk around a little bit more. And then time to head home and have dinner with my mom. Yeah, it's all the development. You know, it's a lot of development that's been going on. What's up, dog? What's up, man? How you doing, man? All right, man, you keep pimping, man. You keep patrolling the streets, man. You keep doing what you do. Thank you, Caitlin. Keep doing what you do, man. Thank you, Debbie and Caitlin. Yeah, the Yangtze River is right next to my hometown. One of the two mother rivers. Caitlin. Yeah, the Yangtze River is right next to my hometown. One of the two mother rivers of the Chinese people is right next to my hometown. Let's keep it moving. Man, great to see you, Scott. Toshiba, great to see you, man. I've had some family issues to deal with. Thank you, Debbie. Had some family issues to deal with, Scott. But I am... So, Scott, my mom is actually in China right now. I'm spending some time with my mom before she goes back home to North Carolina. Thank you, Debbie. What you guys are looking at is my hometown. Let's keep moving. Thank you, Debbie. Man, them be the streets, y'all. Them be the streets. Hit the follow button. Yeah, I do, man. I live in Shenzhen. I live in a city of 18 million people. I live in a tier 1 city. But this is my birthplace. And the only reason I'm here is because my mom is here. Took a freaking 8-hour train over here. What a life. Jiangsu人啊, Jiangsu人. I am from Jiangsu and I'm proud of it. Look at all this. So you see, so look. Try to imagine this community when I was a young boy. It was just endless rows of these small houses that you see here. Just as much as you could see. It was like basically an entire city was full of these neighborhoods. And now in the last 20 years, most of these are torn down. Even the ones that are not torn down are all abandoned. No one lives in them anymore. People have now all moved into those high skyscrapers, big skyscrapers behind them. But this is one of the few places around in the city where you can still find these older communities, but not for long though. Good morning to you, Dorito. Good morning, Dorito. Good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you, Gummy Bears. Good morning. Don't know how to speak. I can't speak my local dialect anymore. Somebody just asked me in Chinese, can I still speak the local dialect? I cannot. My mom can. I cannot. All right, let me check out my map real quick. We should be almost there. Yeah, we almost there. We almost there, everybody. We almost there. One more street, make a left. Let's keep moving. Man, good to see you, Yo-Yo. Good to see everybody. Great to see everybody. Great to see everybody. Hit the follow button, y'all. Hit the follow button. Share this live stream. Great to see you, man. 8:05. Great to see everybody. Now, I won't be back every single day this week because I got to spend some time with my moms. So y'all won't see me on TikTok every day. But I will be back on the regular once I take my mom to the airport to fly back home to the United States. And hopefully if I could seal this deal with this girl. So I'm trying to seal the deal with her to fly back home to the United States. And hopefully if I could seal this deal with this girl. So I'm trying to seal the deal with her before I get back on the road again. You see, you gotta be smart. You gotta think. You gotta lock her down before I go back onto the streets again. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure. You see, you gotta be smart. You gotta think. You gotta lock her down before I go back onto the streets again. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure we become like a thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm trying to seal the deal over here, man. I'm trying to seal the deal. Thank you, Hostel and YOLO. Thank you. I'm trying to seal the deal, man. Here, man. I'm trying to seal the deal. Thank you, Hostel and YOLO. Thank you. I'm trying to seal the deal, man. Shit, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm trying to seal the deal. Thank you, YOLO and AA. Shit, I'm trying to seal the deal. Thank you, YOLO and AA. No, thank you, Lila. We trying to talk and develop that relationship, you know? The one thing I love about her is that she's not materialistic. So she doesn't ask me for any materialistic things. You know, she's not materialistic. She doesn't ask me for any like, oh, I want a bag. Oh, I want this. I want some clothes. She doesn't ask me for anything. You know, thank you, Delilah. So I'm trying to lock it down, everybody. Thank you, Jessie J. She said, yet. She's exactly 21, man. She's about to turn 22 in December. So yes, she is kind of young. She is kind of young. Okay, she is 21. She's about to turn 22. We're going to see how it goes, though. We're going to see how it goes. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, same girl. But I'm going to tell y'all something real bad, though. Thank you, Jessie J. Here's the problem, man. Thank you, Jessie J. She's smart, though, because I think what's happening, thank you, Jessie J, is y'all know how I'll be on the Tinder app, right? I'm going to tell, all right, listen, man. For all y'all that are on the still using the Tinder app, thank you, Jessie J. Thank you so much for the hearts. How many of you guys have used Tinder before or are currently using Tinder? Any of y'all? Any of y'all have used before? Tinder, thank you, Tina's Day. Have anybody used it before? Anybody? Thank you, Bunny. Y'all have used it? Yeah? So, Moon. Yeah, Dorito said never. See, a lot of my viewers are on the older side. So back when y'all were dating, like in the 70s or 80s or 90s, they didn't have like, you know, these Tinder apps. But here's the one thing about it. So there's one feature on Tinder I feel like it's giving me away, y'all. Thank you, gloating. So this will be pretty cool. Even if you never use the app, this is pretty cool. So on the app, like let's say for example, you and I connect on Tinder, okay, and we're in the same city, and let's say you live 5 miles away from me, okay, you live 5 miles away from me. When you open my profile on Tinder, thank you, AA and Bunny Blue, it'll say 5 miles away. It will tell you this. It will tell you this, okay? But if I open the app here in this town that I'm living in right now, it'll say I'm 800 miles away, okay? And I did open it. As a matter of fact, it's been open every single day. So if she clicks on my profile and she sees that it says 800 miles away, she would know that I'm still on Tinder. Okay, the geolocation gives it away. Does that make sense, everybody? It gives it away. You guys know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Plant Groove. See how this lady be honking at me when I'm on the sidewalk? You see this right here? And she should be on the street. Man, follow the channel and share this live stream. Yeah, maybe I should just delete the app. But let's keep it moving, y'all. Let's keep it moving. Maybe I just turned to check on her messages. See, that wouldn't make sense because she's got my WeChat. We talk on WeChat. You know? All right, man. Let's keep it moving. I gotta go home for dinner, man. We're almost at our destination. I don't want to catch an ass whooping from my mom. Okay, so let me make sure I'm at the right place. Damn, it's 8:08 already. Ooh, I better go home, man. I'm scared of my mom. I don't want my mom to whoop my ass. So let me speed up my pace. Let me speed myself up real quick. Thank you, Jessie J. That's what I'm trying to do, man. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to lock her down before I go back out onto the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to lock it down. Let's keep it moving. She said she gonna get you. Can you guys meet my mom? My mom don't really want to be on camera. Oh, trip. My mom don't really want to be on camera. But I will ask. Thank you, Delilah. Made my day. Look, I'm just being real with you guys, man. I'm telling y'all. I need to see where this goes. I need to see where this goes, man. I sound like a real dog, don't I? I be sounding like a real dog, don't I? Thank you, Jesse J. Hit the follow button and share this live stream. Follow this dog right here. I should change my channel's name from the Monkey Kang to the Dog Kang. Thank you, AA and Jesse J. Okay? I should change it from the Monkey Kang to the Dog Kang. I sound like a real dog. Hit the follow button and share this live stream. Hit the follow button, man. See, look at this neighborhood right here, man. It's nothing but the abyss. You know, you see, the thing about dating someone who's 21, potentially dating someone who's 21, is I'm at a point in my life where I'm ready to get married and settle down and have a family. You know what I'm saying? I'm you know, the dog life is in the past for me. I'm ready to settle down and, you know, like I said, just have kids and have a family. But if you're dating somebody 21, 22 years old, maybe what they want to do is have some more fun in their early 20s. Maybe they don't have the same goals as you do. You know, so that's one thing I do need to be careful about, because I'm not trying to waste my time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to date somebody for like 2 years, you know, only to be wasting my time. So something I gotta figure it out, man. We'll figure it out. It's an interesting time right now in my life. Interesting time. All right. Now, this is the reason why I brought you guys here, okay? You're starting to see this a little bit, but you can see these smaller houses over here. Thank you, AA. Yeah, I feel like she don't really know what she wants yet. This is why I need to go back and I need to see her, and we need to communicate. You know, we need to communicate. Your niece is 21, and my niece neither one wants to get married. Let her break my heart. Come on, man. Chill, man. Chill. We should be sending me good wishes, man. Chill, man. So this right here, the reason why I wanted to come here is that this is one of the only neighborhoods in the entire city where the 90s buildings are still fully preserved. The 80s, 90s, a lot of the buildings from the 70s are still fully preserved here. Most of the rest of the city has been completely gentrified to look new, and it's all developed, but this is still one of the places where it's very original to how it looked when I was a boy. You know, most of these areas here in my birthplace, I no longer recognize. I don't recognize here either, but I recognize pockets of this place that looks very similar to when I was a boy growing up. Damn, Rosie. That's a very harsh comment. Let's keep it moving. Share this live stream like Amy. All right. I'll come in here real quick. This is exactly like the 90s. She's a local Chinese girl. Thank you, Plant Groove and LG. This right here, exactly like what it was like in the 90s. Thank you, Anna. Nah, these alleys are super safe. But this is the reason I wanted to come here, because you just don't see places like this anymore in my hometown. They're all getting demolished to make newer buildings. This is exactly like what it was like as a young boy when I would come here and get lost in these alleys over here. I'll tell you, these streets are exactly the same. You see this? Exactly the same neighborhood. Thank you, Jesse J. I'm telling y'all, man, this is... See, I know you guys like watching this because we used to do alley hops all the time here in China. We don't do it as much now, but We still do it a lot, but there's not that many of these alleys to hop anymore in China because the country is so built up with the nice skyscrapers, the fancy developments. You just don't have a lot of these older neighborhoods for me to go and hop. You know, as much as I would love to show you guys this type of neighborhood everywhere we go, there just isn't that many alleys like this. Thank you, Debbie and Jesse. You know, it's just but this is what I love. This is the things that I used to love. This is how I used to go back home. You know, you cut through a lot of these streets, a lot of these alleys. This is how I grew up. Man, thank you, Wendy, for moderating. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, user. Thank you, user. Great to see you. I've been taking some time away from TikTok for some family things, but I am gradually coming back. Keep it moving. Thank you, Jesse J. Thank you, Drea Lee. See that? Exactly the way I remember it as a kid. Thank you, Sandra and Jesse J. Look, look, look. This is exactly the way I remember it as a kid. Look at this. These smaller alleys. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Jesse. It is, I'm telling y'all, it is down a memory lane for me because not many of these survive. See, look at how old these buildings look. Not a lot of these buildings survive at all. This is probably, I would imagine, in the entire city of Zhenjiang, maybe about 1 to 2% has survived. Zhenjiang, maybe about 1 to 2% has survived. Maybe 1 to 2% of these buildings have survived. You see, look at this one right here. You can just tell these buildings are all from the 80s and 70s. Thank you, user. It's very peaceful here. I love neighborhoods like this. But this is my childhood here. And this is the reason why I want to take you guys here, because you just don't get to see this anymore. Look at it. Don't get to see this anymore. Look at this. Look at this. Yes, a lot of police stations over here, but y'all see what's going on over here? Y'all see this right here? You see how this building is still around, but it's just a facade now. You see how the bigger building is behind it? That's obviously newer. This is built sometime in the last 25 years. But this one right here looks totally abandoned. Thank you, Wendy. It looks totally abandoned, right? You don't see anybody living here, right? This is what I mean. Like, this city 50 years ago, this is just like the hutongs in Beijing. This is how my hometown looked when I was a young boy. 90% of the city looked like this in the early 90s when I was a young boy. Now, only 1, 2, 3%, at the most 1 to 2%, is still surviving, still survives. Thank you, Debbie. Look at this. This is what I wanted to show you guys. There's no life after dark, man, because a lot of these places are empty. People don't even live here anymore because people live much better lives nowadays. They have better homes. You know, a lot of people have left these neighborhoods. They no longer live here. Let's keep moving. Follow the channel, y'all. Thank you, Maz. And share this live stream. Look at this. I see that? Thank you, Jesse J and Debbie. You know, it's not the hood. This is definitely not the hood. You know, it's just a older neighborhood that really reflects what life was like when I was a kid. A little puppy over here. You know, 805 said, oh, it's the hood. It's not, I'm telling you, it's not the hood. 805, this is just an older neighborhood. It's just a quiet, older neighborhood. Thank you, Scooter. Just a little quiet, older neighborhood. And this is why, like I always tell people, this is why my family, I say we were middle class, even in some sense living in this town, upper middle class, because I was never born in a neighborhood like this. I don't think I ever spent a day of my life living in this type of a neighborhood. Not to say that there's anything wrong with this neighborhood, but ever since I was a kid growing up, I was born in like a 4 or 5 story home. Very young, I remember living in just a very decent apartment. My parents worked really hard. They were very well educated. I was never, it's never fair for me to say that I come from a neighborhood like this because I don't. But I had a lot of friends who lived in the neighborhoods when I was in middle school, elementary school. I had a lot of friends that lived in this neighborhood. Well, I never made it to middle school. Pardon me. Elementary school, I had a lot of friends that lived in these types of neighborhoods. And you can just see, look at this. This building is probably from the 70s, the 80s, and you can see not many people live in it at all because people have better lives. They don't need to live here. Thank you, Stan. Thank you very much. This looks totally abandoned. So let's keep moving. Hit the follow button. It's just different. Look at how quiet these alleys are. Look at this. Big Al. Are you watching Big Al? I got a viewer in Australia named Big Al. He loves these types of alley hops. You watching this, Big Al? Hit the follow button. I never made it to middle school, man, because I went to middle school in America. Because you got to remember, I left at age 11. I would have gone to middle school at age 13. And then high school at age, I never made it to middle school here. See, look at this. These buildings are all from, see, look at this. Man, you scared the shit out of me. Man, this cat over here popped out of nowhere. You scared the shit out of me. It's already quiet to begin with, man. You just popped out of nowhere. Thank you, Cherish. Man, with your Professor McDoodle looking ass, man. With your Harry Potter Professor McDoodle looking ass. You hopped out of nowhere, scared the shit out of me. Come on, man. Meow back to you. You scared the hell out of me. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Scott. Thank you very much, Scott. Little Professor McDoodle looking ass. Shit. Anyway, as I was saying, this abandoned building that you see over here, nobody lives here anymore. This is from the 80s and 70s, even possibly from the 60s. These are very, so this is, let me explain to you guys. Well, actually, when I was like 6, 7 years old, 4 or 5 years old, we did briefly live in a building like this. These are the communal livings from the early days of communist China. A lot of older communist buildings in China, a lot of communal living was buildings that look just like this. I did remember briefly living here. So everything faces into the balcony. It almost looks like a college dorm. Back in North Carolina, obviously not as nice because it looks a lot older. But if you look at a lot of the older buildings built in the 50s, the 60s, and 70s, they look just like this. Communal living, and they're all totally abandoned now. Nobody lives here except cats. You see that? There's really nobody living here at all except just some cats running around. Man. I see this? You got cats basically roaming free. It's totally abandoned. I don't see a single window with a light on. Can you purchase or renovate? I think these homes are waiting for demolition. But this is history right here, though. Like, seriously, this is history right here. Because in my hometown, when you guys look at, first of all, hit the follow button, everybody. Hit the follow button and join our family. We got over 300,000 followers on TikTok. Hit the follow button. You just have to remember, I don't know how to say this to you guys, but it's like, so much of China's growth. Thank you, Cheech. So much of China's growth in the last 30 years, really in the last 25 years, have been powered by real estate, which means people built a lot of homes. People built a lot of buildings here. Thank you, Princess and Christy. And what's the underlying concept of this is that people have to leave these homes in order to move into a better apartment, in order to drive the real estate economy here. But this is my hometown, y'all. And to be honest, it's freaking beautiful. It's bringing back all the memories. All the memories, man. Thank you, Pepper. And just look at how quiet it is. Look at this. Man. It's different, right? See these mahjong parlors over here. People playing mahjong. Thank you, Melly B. The people that still live in these neighborhoods, overwhelming majority senior citizens. Overwhelming majority of the people that live here are older folks. You see very few young families living here. To be honest, man, if you were a young man and you owned an apartment here, it's probably hard for you to get a wife. To be honest, man, it's hard for you to even get a wife to marry you, agree to marry you, if you lived like here. Like seriously, if you lived here, you probably would have a hard time getting a wife. Honestly, have a hard time getting a wife. A plan group, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you. But why? The reason why he said why? Well, the reason is, here in China, a lot of the girls, when they get married to a man, they want to make sure you have an apartment. They want to make sure you have a house. They want to make sure you have a car. And if you're a young man, well, first of all, very few young people live in these. But if you live here, it's hard to get a girl to agree to marry you. Back home in America, it's not. We don't. I don't want to say we're not as materialistic, because we are a materialistic culture as well. But it's just one of those things where here in China, they still have a dowry system. It's just a different society here. Girls want to make sure you have a nice apartment before they'll agree to get married to you. They want to make sure you have a nice car before they'll get married to you. You need to pay for a dowry. So it's a different culture over here in China. It's just different. It's just different. Let's keep walking around. I'm gonna walk around for a few more minutes, and I really gotta make it back home for dinner with my mom. My mom's gonna get mad at me. Where the hell you going, man, Tom? Where you going, Tom? Man, slow down, man. Where you going? I'm the one that needs to go home for dinner, man. Where you going? Ciao, man. Man. Beautiful. Let's keep moving. Now, I'm not saying every woman is like that, because I'll tell you the number one example is my mother. My mother married my father when my father didn't have anything. My father was a broke young man who came from a very poor family. My mother came from a very decent family, okay? And my mother married my father when he didn't have anything. So there goes the example of the greatest woman in my life, my mother. She married my dad with no dowry, my dad had no house, my dad had no vehicle. My mom married him because she saw potential in him. You know what I'm saying? He had a master's degree. He was a good man. He had good morals. You know what I'm saying? Good head on the shoulders. Thank you, Zay. It is a different time. I agree. It is a different time. But he said he had verticality. Shit, he did have verticality, man. Otherwise, where you think my verticality comes from? Shit, you right about that. Where you think my verticality comes from? Thank you, Loose. Thank you, Loose. Shit, he did have verticality. You right about that. Thank you, Donna. Let's keep moving. Thank you, Wendy, for all the pins. Thank you, Donna. Let's keep moving. Thank you, Wendy, for all the pins. I love the pins. Freaking alley is endless, man. I'm gonna be here for the time I go. Freaking alley is endless, man. I'm gonna be here for the time I go. And get dinner with my mom. I didn't realize this alley was gonna be this big. Thank you, Sunsets and Lucy. He had verticality indeed. All right, everybody. He had verticality indeed. All right, everybody. All right, everybody. This is gonna be it for me. It's like 2 hours and verticality indeed. All right, everybody. All right, everybody. This is gonna be it for me. It's like 2 hours in the books for me. All y'all. Here's what I'm gonna do. Go to dinner, or else I'm yelled at by my mom. My mom don't play that shit, man. My mom will give me an ass whooping. She don't care how old I am. I could be 45, 50 years old, and she could be in her 80s, and she will still give me an ass whooping. And I am not trying to get an ass whooping from my mom. So I need to make it back home ASAP. You know. So let me grab one of these. Let me grab one of these little city bikes. Let me grab one of these little city bikes. I'm gonna get my ass home. Man, thank you, Sunsets. So I'm gonna see you guys, man. I'm only like on the bike. I'm probably only 10 minutes away from home. So I will go home right now. Make sure y'all follow the channel. Thank you, Mr. Gosh and Sunsets. Look, everybody, let me say this once again. All right, let me say this once again, everybody. I'm going to spend some time with my mom before she goes back home to North Carolina. So I'll be streaming intermittently, sporadically. Thank you, She. I won't be around all the time in these next maybe 7 to 8 days. I'm figuring out things, you know, a lot of things I need to take care of before I get back on the road again. But I will be back on the road, everybody. I will be back on the road. Thank you, Stan and Indigo. So make sure y'all follow the channel, but also turn on your notifications and join our Discord channel. The link is in my homepage, so you'll get a notification whenever I go live. Thank you, Jesse J. Okay, so I'm gonna spend some time with my mom, and I'll be back sporadically throughout the next 10 days or so. Thank you, Jesse J and David Wu. Hit the follow button, turn on your notifications, and join our Discord channel. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna go and scan this bike that you see right here, and I'm gonna bike my ass home. Bike my ass back home to my apartment. I'm gonna see you guys later. Hit the follow button. Thank you, David Wu and Christo. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. I'm gonna see you guys hopefully tonight. Hopefully I'll be on tonight. I'm gonna see you guys soon. Okay. Thank you, Christo and Tashia. Have a great night. Have a great Tuesday, everybody. This is how I'm gonna get home. Have a great Tuesday, everybody. Thank you, LG and Dream Inc. Okay? Hopefully I won't catch an ass whooping tonight. I'm going to see you guys hopefully tonight. Okay? Thank you, Tita. Thank you, Regina. I'm going to see you. Thank you, Wendy and Amuz for moderating for me. I'm going to see you guys later. Thank you, Sandra's and everybody. Rita, everybody. Okay? Scott, Toshiba, I appreciate you guys. Everybody for all the love. Thank y'all so much. I'm going to see y'all later. And I'm going to try not to get whooped. Doritos, thank you. I'm going to see y'all later, everybody. 805, thank you, everybody. I'm out of here. Tommy, everybody, thank you for all the love. I'm out of here. Time to go back home. See y'all later, everybody. Thank you, Wahid. I can't forget about Wahid. Thank you, Wahid. Thank you, Nate. I'm out of here. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.